right off the tip of your tongue without questioning yourself.
The more comfortable you get and the more confident you get, so then when you're actually talking to these people, they actually believe, you know, what you're saying is true. Like I talked to someone yesterday who truly believed that she needed 20% to put down in order to purchase a home, so she stopped her search, and it completely changed her mindset, and now she's starting to look again because I told her you don't need 20%. So a lot of these people just don't really know. What is going on, guys? Welcome back to another video. If you're new here, hello, my name is Nicole. I'm a real estate agent in Rhode Island and Massachusetts. Today is going to be another day in the life as a real estate agent. I know you guys really enjoyed these videos that I've been putting up for you, and it's going to be a little bit different this time. So I know before I kind of did a day in the life, which was just a bunch of consecutive days put into one video. But today I figured I'm gonna make it easy. I'm gonna show you an actual full consecutive day, and that's it. So basically what I do from the time I wake up to the time I go to bed as a real estate agent. So basically what you already saw was me making my morning coffee, because we know that I cannot go a day without coffee. So made my coffee with my Nespresso machine that I absolutely love. And if you love coffee, I highly recommend you getting one of those. And then I just had my team meeting this morning as well too. So we have team meetings Monday, Wednesday, Friday through Zoom. It used to be in once a week at the office with everybody, but obviously due to certain circumstances that I don't want to talk about, we just do them through Zoom. But it's also very nice to get everyone face to face through the computer to kind of go over our business, go over new listings that we may have coming to the market, going over anything that we may have put into a pending status, you know, over the weekend or just throughout the week, and just kind of go over our business and strategies and talk about how our business is, and we just kind of run off each other, give each other some tips, stuff like that, and the team leader kind of goes over new processes that we may have going into place, and it's just an overall good team gathering, team get together to just talk about everything. So basically today I'm just going to show you what I do, I guess. But right now I need to go make some breakfast because your girl is starving. It is 9:30. Our team meetings usually run, they're supposed to be about a half hour, but sometimes they run a little bit longer. So I'm gonna go make some breakfast, and then after that we're gonna be putting in an offer on a property that I looked at yesterday for a client, and I have a good feeling about this one. I will show you kind of the gist of what the documents look like, how I structure the offer, and stuff like that next. So if you're interested, keep on watching. We are going to go ahead and put in an offer now to a property that I looked at yesterday. I already reached out to the agent to let him know that I'm putting in an offer. I always like to communicate with the agent first and let them know that an offer is coming, an offer is going over to them, and just kind of get a feel for exactly what the seller is looking for. That way we know how to structure our offer to look appealing to the seller and to try to beat out that competition. So I'm going to show you some of those forms. I'm not going to show you like the names of anybody or property addresses and so forth, just for confidentiality reasons, but I will show you what our purchase and sales agreement looks like. Now, I don't do offer forms, I go straight into purchase and sales. A lot of states are different, a lot of realtors are different. I know when I do listings, I receive sometimes purchase and sales, I sometimes receive letters of intent or offer forms within their brokerage. I personally think purchase and sales agreements as offers look stronger in my opinion. I am going to show you first the purchase and sales. So we have a thing called Instanet. It's actually maybe called Transaction Desk now. So it's all fillable, which I think is really nice because you can just fill out all the information that you need to fill out. And then I transfer all this over to DocuSign, and then that's where I will put in all the slots for my buyer or seller to initial or sign. So this is basically what our purchase and sales agreement looks like. You just have the standard buyer seller information, property address, purchase price, who's holding escrow, closing dates, mortgage contingencies. That is basically that. And then along with that, I will send over their pre-approval. I'll send over signed sales disclosures. And then for this one, we're actually going to be doing escalation clause as well too. So if you're not sure what an escalation clause is, I like to use these a lot, especially in this market. We're putting the offer in for $275,000, and then we're doing an escalation saying that my buyer is willing to go $1,000 over the highest offer from any other buyer, but she is not to exceed $285,000 on that property. So basically, if they receive something over $285,000, they may go with that offer. We were going to go up to the $285,000. That would be $25,000 over on what the actual property is listed at. I think $275,000 is the magic number for it, so I figured we'll come in strong with the $275,000. We are also going to be doing inspections on this property for informational purposes only. That gives my buyer the opportunity to still do the inspections, and if anything comes up that she's not willing to take on, we can walk away from the property. However, we're just telling the seller that we're not going to nitpick everything on the property. We're not going to ask for anything to be done. And I already checked the disclosures. Everything looks fairly new as far as age-wise, for the roof, the heating system, AC unit, and all of that. And the house looked like it was in immaculate condition. So I wouldn't do this on all properties, but when I know that a property is structurally good, typically I'll tell my buyer, just to make her offer stand out a little bit more, that we should just do the inspections for informational purposes only. We'll still do the inspection, still get the report, and we can basically choose from there if we want to move forward with the transaction or if we want to back out, and then she'll still get her deposit back because we didn't technically waive the inspection period. And then I'm also having my buyer pay her own closing costs, so I'm not asking for any closing costs from the seller. This may seem a little bit crazy in this market. I don't know, I'm sure it's like this in a lot of other states as well too, but to get your offer to stand out, you gotta come in strong. And she's already missed out on a couple of properties because a lot of buyers don't realize that at first, but once they start missing out on a few properties, their mindset changes a little bit and they're willing to do a lot more and come in a lot more aggressive as time goes on. So that's kind of where we're at now. So I am going to write up this offer, send it over to her in DocuSign, and then we are going to submit it. And then I'm actually showing her another property tonight as well too, just to have options. Offers aren't due for this property until Saturday, so we probably won't even have an answer for it until Sunday, but at least she'll have a backup property in case this one doesn't get accepted. So let's go write this up and I'll catch you guys in a little bit. I am good.
Lot 3 is the smaller ranch. This is an acre lot, and it's frankly, Nicole, so, you're right on the Citrus line. It's a much nicer location.
Thank you. I talked to my clients and we'll go ahead and...
Talk to your clients and let's see if we can make a deal. I mean...
Well, so let me ask you though, because I know they know, what they want to come in at. How flexible do you think he is? I'm not telling you it's not going to be in the low 5s, but like I said, they were talking more mid 5s, and that price point is, high 5s. I'm going to call my clients now, and then, yep, I'll keep you posted. Thanks so much. So I got some info for you, kind of good, kind of bad, we'll discuss. So I actually talked to the builder as well too. As far as it goes, I asked him about the price point. So the comps, are a little bit higher where you're looking. We're not going to come in at $589. I was like, that's just not realistic.
Yeah.
He said if you come in at $570, he was like, we could probably make a deal. All right, so that call was just with the builder and the agent for a new construction property that I am trying to get my buyers to go into contract with. These buyers are actually my sellers as well too. We have their condo under contract already. It has been for the past month, and we've been negotiating this new construction deal for probably like 2.5, maybe even 3 weeks now. And it's a property that's not even on the market yet, and I'm trying to get my buyers in prior to the builder actually listing it on MLS. The builder didn't want to list it on MLS yet until it was completed because he didn't want to have to deal with any changes and a request from the buyers, which I guess is understandable, but they also were having a hard time nailing down a price that they wanted to ask for the property. So the asking price for this property was $589 that they gave me. However, I think $589 is a little bit too high for that new construction. I think he's trying to price it really high just so he can start the flow of the houses that he's building to get top dollar. My buyer is willing to be in the mid 5s, so I was thinking of putting in an offer in between $550, $560. The good thing about it not being on the market is there's no competition out there right now, so for this one property, so we have the opportunity to negotiate, which is why I personally love new construction. Maybe put in an offer and hope for the best at this point. All right, also on my to-do list today is getting ready for my listing appointment that I have tomorrow. This is with the seller that I've actually been working with for, I want to say, maybe over a year now. I've just been staying in contact with her throughout the year, just following up with her from here to there, and she just contacted me the other day that she is now finally ready to list her single family home because she wants to go move into a condo and enjoy that condo living. So basically what I do before my listing appointments is either a couple days before is I just get all the listing documentation, together in a nice packet for the seller when I get there. And I'm also going to be obviously running comps on the property, seeing what we can get that property listed for, and getting my listing presentation ready so I can show her my strategy and how our team goes about listing properties. So I have a listing presentation that is basically just in like a PDF version. I'm not going to go ahead and show you my entire listing presentation, but I just like to have something that I bring over to the seller to show them properties that we previously sold, our mission statement, and just kind of a little bit about me and our team and like how we go about listing properties, selling them, and so forth, just so they feel comfortable in choosing me as their agent of choice to list their home. So okay, so little update. I am now in my car. I am off to the gym. It is 1 o'clock. Gotta get a quick lift in before I have showings tonight. I'm actually gonna be on a meeting any minute now. I'm gonna put it on my phone, listen to it on the way to the gym, and then I'm also gonna be on it while I do some cardio as well too, because it's an hour long. And you multitask. You just multitask when you have so many meetings and so much to do. I need to get to the gym. I need to get my lift on because that's what keeps me sane as a person. So I have to do what I gotta do, you know? So, all right guys, I'm off to the gym. Maybe I'll put a little clip of a workout in here. We shall see, but I'll see you guys in a little bit. All right, so we're back home. I'm changed up from the gym, but I have 2 showings now that I have to go to. So basically what I do before a showing is I print the listing sheet. That way I can bring it over to my client while I'm there. We kind of walk through the property, and we'll have the listing sheet in hand so we kind of know what we're looking at while we walk through. So I'm on my computer now. I'm gonna print that out, and then we're gonna head over to the showings. All right guys, so I just finished up on a few showings. I just got back home. It is now 7 o'clock. I am starving. I am just ready to relax. I had a pretty productive day, so I'm glad I decided to do a day in the life today. But yeah, if you guys enjoy these types of videos, then definitely give this a thumbs up. Be sure to subscribe and hit that notification bell so you guys don't miss any videos that I post. I have a lot of content that is going to be coming your way. So if you're a real estate agent, someone who's just interested in real estate, then definitely hit that subscribe button. But I appreciate you guys watching my videos, and I appreciate all of you that reach out to me all the time. And I will see you all in the next one.